Hello again, once again on podcast where I'm praying, hope you guys are doing well today. Okay, I can't do it from my phone right now. I had to wait later on and do it after I finish up with everything. But yes, check out from where your boy's going to be on YouTube later on this afternoon at 2 o'clock. I'm going to have all that information up for you guys and everything. All right, cool. I got to go over house rules. You know, we can't start anything without going over the house rules first. All right, rule number one. Hey, we got to come in here hot, all right? And people saying, man, what do you mean by coming in hot? Coming in hot means is honest, open, and transparent. That's right. We coming in here honest, open, and transparent. All right, rule number two. All right, check this out. This is an easy rule, too. It's an easy rule. You come in here lit. That's right. I said it. You come in here lit. And I mean, like, when I say about coming in lit, man, we coming in here living in thankfulness, all right? We coming in here, it's not going to be bad or negative for what's been going on up here. Yo, we're coming here living in thankfulness up in here on today. And then the third and the most, you must absolutely do this rule. Like, if you don't do this rule, I mean, I'm not going to kick you out or anything, but you got to do this rule right here, man. I mean, you owe it to yourself to do this rule, all right? Be yourself. You owe it to yourself to be yourself. So you don't have to change up on who you are or anything like that. Yo, we come here, everybody is somebody up in here. And, you know, here on Facebook land, YouTube land, Twitch, on podcast where, man, everybody is somebody up in here. So, yo, be yourself whenever that you come in here on today. Man, let me tell you guys something. It has been like one of those moments here from where, yo, things had just been going crazy. Yo, what's going on, bro? Things have just been up and down. You know, you trying to get things started over here, trying to get stuff started over there, and everything like that. I mean, it has just been like one of them. It's been like one of them days. Wife, she's trying to do her thing. You know, she's at work right there doing her thing and everything like that. So we up, you know, she's up in here in the backgrounds and everything like that, doing her thing and everything like that. So she's trying to make sure that that nothing don't happen on what she's doing and everything like that. It's just one of them days. But like, I wanted to come in here today. Like I said, but try not to be before you long because I have an interview to do at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I will put that link up for you guys in the comments and everything for you guys can join in and listen in on the interview that I'm going to be on at 2 o'clock. I was playing that song, Gotta Live by Tedashii and everything. And for what I was talking on the podcast on yesterday, are you willing to go through the process for your greatness? And then, so after doing that podcast on yesterday, and then, I did like the season opener, for season 2 on the other day and everything like that. I was like, I would listen to that song, like Gotta Live by Tedashii. And so I would listen to that song, and it made me think about no matter what stuff is going on, like whatever the process of stuff that we're going through and everything like that, you gotta live. Like, you gotta live. We know stuff comes in our way every single time, every single second, every minute. I can speak for me. Look, we being honest, open, and transparent over here, man. I go through stuff every single day. Like, just like one of my toughest thing for this morning was actually getting up this morning. It was like, how sometimes, like, me and Latasha, we're part of a group called, the Rehab Room 3000. Shout out to, the Pastor Brandy on Rojas and there. Like, we in this morning group, we're up every morning at 5:55, 6 o'clock, for prayer. So like we're up for prayer and we're doing prayer and everything. And so then like with me, either wifey, she's getting ready to go to work and everything. Like me, I said, you know what, let me just sit here, let me just chill, let me get my whole mind and thoughts together after we just did prayer and everything like that. But this morning I was like, oh my goodness, like I need to take like just an extra 10, 15 minute nap before I even try to do anything. And so I was laying in the bed. I was getting my rest in and everything like that. And so how sometimes where it be is like, well, you know what, like, we always be in the middle of, you know what, I gotta grind. I gotta get this grind on. We gotta keep doing this. I gotta keep, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. But then, sometimes, man, you feel guilty that you don't get to do it and everything. I was about to be one of them people. I was about to feel guilty that I didn't, that I wasn't up early this morning. And so then, then I'm right here noticing, here where I'm at in Greensboro, it's raining, it's wet. I mean, look, keep it honest with you, man, I still got snow outside my place. It's like still snow. And then if you go to the back part of where we stay at and everything, it's still like snow and ice for whatever that we can't even get in our car even if we wanted to. It was just like, you know what, you can try, but you're not going nowhere. And so I was sitting, like I said, I was listening to the song Gotta Live and everything like that. And, it made me go back for what I was talking about on yesterday. And so, are you willing to go through the process, for your greatness? I mean, when I say that, man, are you willing to go through the good? What's that movie? It was Clint Eastwood, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Are you willing to go through all them processes? And then, it's going to be sometimes it's going to be good. It's going to be sometimes it's going to be bad. It's going to be other times when it's going to be straight up ugly. You want to be like, oh my goodness, do I have to go through this thing today? But then how many of you guys have to realize that, we got to live through this thing. We got to press through it. We got to be able to push and everything. We was sitting in, I was sitting listening to Bible study, our LifeWire from Maximizing Life Family Worship Center, unashamed plug. From where we was talking about sometimes when you feel like you messed up, and everything, you always feel like you have to restart something, or you have to restart everything. I had to reestablish some things in my life. I ain't gonna front. Look, it was some times I was like, you know what, man, I done messed this up. Now I gotta start all over again. I gotta do this all over again and everything like that. So I was like, you know what, man, I need to it's like, you always be in these little functions, oh my God, I done messed up and everything. You always feel like it's the end of the world. And so I would be so deep into it and everything like that. Say, oh my God, I done jacked this up, or I done fluffed this up right here and everything. Y'all know I was using some more explicit, some more bad languages than what I'm saying right now. But then, sometimes you feel like you be you've been done jacked up, messed up, everything. You just feel disgusted with yourself. You don't want nothing else to do with yourself anymore. But then sometimes you just got to realize that, you know what? I made my mistakes. I got to learn from these mistakes. Then I got to be able to get back up. What Jay-Z be saying, brush the dirt off your shoulders and everything, brush all the dirt and stuff off of you. And I gotta keep it moving. I gotta keep on pushing. Let me tell you, last night from what I heard last night in LifeWire, man, that really helped me on some of the things on what I was going through for the past couple of weeks. I can be honest over here. It's my show. I could be honest if I want to. So yeah, being on an honest note and everything, was I was at a point from where I wanted to give up. I mean, let's go in more deep with that. It was at a point sometimes was how sometimes you feel like you just don't want to live through everything or what's going on. You just wish that you can just go to bed and then just hope that everything could just when you wake up, everything would just would be okay all of a sudden. That was me. That's how that's the way I was feeling on a lot of things and stuff and what was going on. With home, with pretty much with everything. Let's go ahead and keep it honest up and transparent. But I was sitting right here and I was learning, having my moments and everything like that, from where I was like, look, I really do have to live on this thing. I really have to get to that place from where, and I can say one of my main issues that I had going on is from where I was too busy worrying about everybody else's opinions and stuff on where they thought about dealing with me, and I did not pay attention to the main source. And my main source was God. I have no problem admitting that. Look, I could sit right here and admit this thing all day. And I don't have no problem saying this while I'm on live or anything like that. Yo, if I have done anything or said anything to upset you and to make you like dislike me or distrust me or anything like that, I ask you to please forgive me. I ask you to please forgive me. I said because I have to I'm looking at the bigger picture right here. The bigger picture is I'm not trying to, how can I put this? I'm not trying to just like to try to make up and amend things or what I did, to make everybody else feel better. I'm making amends for everything from where I can get it right with God. And then once I get it right with God, then I can go back and get it right with these other people over here too. Cause trust me, there's some people I'm not telling you know what, I don't want to do with you. Trust me. We all done had those moments. And then you talk about, well, I never done that before. You might want to go back and go check that, son, because even though you might not have been like me and be blunt sometimes and say, well, then forget this person and that person and blase, but then think about the time from whenever that you don't put up a post on Facebook and everything that you was side noting talking junk about somebody, but then you just didn't put the real name on there. Or from whenever that one of your people or anything might be beefing with the person that you really didn't like and everything, so then you jump on their post and everything, then you comment and talking about that's right and everything like that. Yeah, you were doing the same thing too. We were doing the same. Everybody had them little moments where they want to sit right there and say, well, you know what? Well, I'm gonna get this, but I'm gonna get on this person. I'm just not gonna put their name or anything on that. Man, look, you were doing the same thing too. Look. Cut it out. We don't have to do that. It's all good. You don't have to do that. I think most of the people that's on here that we are all grown and everything. Right. Co-sign it on foolishness. Right. I mean, it's been several times. I'll be like, ooh, I bet they talking about so-and-so. Oh, I knew that person was going to get at me. You know what? I should have had no reason of doing that whatsoever. Because, why, man? I gotta live. Here I go right here co-signing on foolishness and everything like that. And then, look, I'm right here. Look, I'm co-signing on foolishness. And then I'm also co-signing for whatever bad should happen to me. And for where I should get to the point and be like, nope. You know what? I'm going to let y'all work that thing out. I'm cool over here. I'm cool to the side and anything like that. But I'm gonna let y'all handle that. You know what? I'm gonna be over here and I'm gonna pray. That's how I should have been like. I'm just gonna be back in the back. I'm gonna be up back here praying. And look, that's why sometimes some people I say, look, I just play the background. Look, just let me be back here and chill. I ain't gotta worry about this over here, or I ain't gotta worry about that over there. I'm just one of the ones, but you know what? Let me keep to myself over here. And what makes it so interesting, I had to learn. God really had to show me that I can't always be going blunt on everybody. Let's go ahead. Let's keep it real. I can't always be going blunt on somebody, man. I can't be always me cutting my eye at somebody just because, I dislike on what that person did and everything like that. If I'm supposed to sit right here and saying that I done forgave you and everything like that, man, I should not be cutting my eyes, rolling my eyes at you, and then be sucking my teeth and everything like that if I said everything is cool. That means you didn't let it go at all, man. It's like you still want to hold on to that stuff. So why hold on to the nonsense? But then we saying I'm here for you. Nah, bump that. No, don't do that. I did me and my wife had a conversation before, and then we was and then I was being straight up honest with her. She said, well, you know what was XYZ and this right here and everything. I said, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I said, one, I don't even want to deal with that anymore because it's really starting to tick me off. That's why I was at that point. I said, it's starting to tick me off, and I don't like how the way this thing is going between this and this right here, and I just went I almost went completely slammed on the whole situation. But then I really had to go back. One, I had to ask Lord to forgive me, and so then I said, you know what? I don't even know what that person's situation is, or why in the world they even going that route. or anything like that. So you know what? I need to look at it at a different perspective. Man, shout out to Max Life when y'all been teaching on a different perspective and look at things in a different way and everything, because I can say one time this brother right here only looked at one side of it, and then once I saw that side, and I was completely, that was it. That was like I was saying like I was completely done with that, with whatever issue and stuff. I was like, okay, I'm done with that. Let's go ahead and move on. We cool. We ain't cool. I understand and everything like that. And so, like now, and like just by me sitting right here saying like, yo, like I gotta live. I don't want to always live like in hatred. I don't want to always be in that point from where I can't hang out with my brothers and sisters, in Christ, just in general and everything like that. Just because I don't want to set aside my own emotions and my own moments or whatever like that. I don't want to put them to the side and say, you know what, let's just start this thing off. Let's go ahead and, just like from last night, let's go ahead and reestablish some things that, I know my barriers on what to cross and what not to cross. But I still gotta live. And I refuse to sit in a point in time from where I have so much stuff like hold up inside and everything like that, man, I can't even enjoy life. I need to live. I got to go out and everybody know me. I love to go out and to go have fun and to go cut a food in a good way. Not slash up no tire, not trying to bust the windows out or anything like that. I'm like, y'all just want to live. So whatever that naysayer do want to say, so that's so then whatever that whatever like that. Yo, I want to be at the point for where I can live and be like, well, you know what? Hey. From where, like, I had to be to the point for where, like, when they say, like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt me. Man, look, words do hurt. So I had to get to the point for where sticks and stones and words don't hurt me anymore, yo. Them sticks and stones, you can break them bones, but then like with these words, that hurt too. And it is at a point right now from where, man, it's like I really like when you really look at like, I really need to live on this thing. I really need to get to that point from where it's like I have to change my whole mindset and everything. Man, from where I had to get to the point, say, you know what, I got to put aside these crazy emotions and everything, and I got to do it the way that God wants me to do it. Is some of my family members and friends going to understand? No, they're not going to understand. But I know who's going to understand, because he's the one that instructed me to do it, and that was God. And then I gotta be willing to follow God just for me to be able to live. From where, and when I say about that, from where I had to be at a point sometime, is from where I'm like, okay, a situation or something may happen, and I be the one, but like, I'm about to handle this thing today, and then God turn around and say, no, let it go. Like, don't say nothing, don't speak on it, don't say nothing, don't touch them, don't swing at them, don't throw nothing. I mean, just don't do nothing. You just sit there and then you keep on going on with your day. Man, how sometimes we want to be that one, like, just wait till I get that ninja. Oh, he about to get this 2-piece. I mean, they about to get this 2-piece for real. And all of a sudden, God be like, nope, leave it alone. And it's going to be like, but they did this to me, and then they hurt this person, and they did this right there, and then God be like, leave them alone. And then I gotta be the one sitting there and was like, man. But then that same token, that'll show me that God is in control, and God has already taken care of that situation. God doesn't need me to step in and handle the situation. Man, okay, I hear you, Lord. I hear you. God do not need me to step into the situation to handle that situation. He pretty much God is like, look, I got it. I need you to stay focused over here. I don't need you to jump on this foolishness and this nonsense stuff over here to throw you off track from where I need for you to be at. Look, don't worry about this over here. Look, I got that. You stay right here where I need you to stay at. And then I gotta be like, man, like, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yes, Lord. I said, let me go pray. Like, let me go pray or something. You know, I said, let me go pray. Yeah, because like we're human, so we're gonna have those moments where we're like, man, I just need like that one good swing. I mean, trust me. I mean, I have them. I have them plenty of times. For where I think we had talked about at, you know, in Life Cafe, something like, yo, like God is truly teaching me some patience. God is truly teaching me some self-control. Cause it has been times when there this would have went off. And it would have been like, I'm gonna handle that today. But then God really had to deal with said, I don't need you to handle that today. Let me handle that today. I need you to stay right here. Matter of fact, don't even walk towards that direction over here. And then God will be the man who will turn my whole direction. Say, instead of you going this way, I need you to go over here, like go over there. You know, sometimes you trying to break up, like, you know, we try to like hold that best friend, you know, that good friend, say, look, I don't need you to get in trouble like that. Instead of you walking that way towards the fight and everything, you come trying to turn your friend around and say, nah, we're going to go this way. We're going to go do this walk right here. Matter of fact, and then, you know, knowing me, I'll be the one say, you know what, don't worry about that situation. Hey, look, just get in the car and then we're going to drive off and then we're going to go have this little talk over here. Look, we're going to go to Starbucks and everything and go get you a cup of, matter of fact, no, you don't need no cup. We're going to get you a cup of water, and then we're going to let you cool off for a while and everything. Then we're going to sit down and we're going to talk and say, yo, don't worry about that situation no more. Trust me, if I had friends like that, I had friends like that back in the day where they wanted to make sure, like, I did nothing crazy. They're like, nope, I need you to, we need you to go this way. Because we don't want you to mess up for what you got going on right now, because like just like that one slip, that one slip up, that one time from when that you feel like you had to handle, like you got to go handle the situation and everything. That one time that you feel like when you got to go handle like that, it can be that one time that can make you drop everything. And then I'm saying, yo, like the access that you was supposed to have, now you done lost access to it. So now because you want to go handle the foolishness, now you don't lost your access to it. You don't lost the access from where you don't have the true access to. Now you don't lost your access because you want to go handle it yourself. And that's not what God wants to do. God don't want you to go handle it yourself. Look, God don't want you to go handle it. God wants you to stay right here and live for Him and to stay focused on Him and everything. Look, let Him handle all the stuff that pops up. Because to be honest with you, God already knew that it was going to pop up anyway before you even did. So then honestly, I look at it sometimes that God allowed things to happen just to see what our reaction is going to be. Are you going to sit right here? Look, because we can all sit right here and say, oh, you know, I trust the Lord. You know, that was me. You know, I would sit right here and pray. And then, man, let's go ahead and keep it real. Half of us, when I've been sitting here talking about, man, I'm going to sit right here and I'm just going to sit right here and pray. But, man, some of us be one of us say, you know that, where they at? I'm about to go handle that. Yo, we about to do this thing right here. And then all of a sudden, all heck breaks loose. No, God, look, sometimes like, yo, I want to, look. We need to change our reactions how the way we react to things. I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it too. I've done it plenty of times. From where like today, I had to be to that point where I say, you know what, God, I gotta live. I gotta live for you, God. I can't sit and worry about Pookie and all them over here. I gotta sit right here and be like, okay, Lord, what you need me to do? And there's been several. Look, there has been sometimes too from where I done had an argument with somebody. I done had I done had an argument, and it almost done got physical, and everything like that. From where I had to go back and turn around, like ask the Lord to forgive me. Then I had to go back to the person that I had the altercation with and everything like that, and say like, look, can you please, like, hey, forgive me. I shouldn't have went off like that or anything like that. And then this will make it so funny too. Well, some people will truly think that you're crazy and everything like that. This is when that you know that you really allowing God to deal with you. From when that the person who done threatened to do X, Y, and Z to you, well, like that, you turn around and you still say, yo, no matter what would have happened, if you would have still caught me the next day, I still would have came and helped you. And like when most people hear that part, they was like, Ninja, you crazy. I wouldn't have done that. I ain't got that. You know what? But you know what, yo? Everybody's situation is going to be different. Everybody had to look at the perspective and look at the point of view a whole lot different how the way I look at things. It may be some people right now today is going to be like, you know what? I just would have walked away, stepped away, you know what? Because I ain't got to talk to that person no more. Cool. That's how the way it is and everything like that. But whenever guys like was dealing with me and God be like, you know what? You shouldn't have did that. You should have just left it alone because they're gonna say what they're gonna say and everything like that. So then God read that and say, look, you cannot let people's opinion override on what I say about you. Because in this day and age, like, who's gonna get the final say so? God. So then why do we get upset over people's opinions that really don't know anything of what's going on about us and everything? The only one who knows what's going on with us, the person who's dealing with us, is God. And so why are you allowing other people's opinion override what God says about you? That's why I was like, I kind of understand why I was listening to the song, yo, gotta live. Cause you gotta live on how the way God wants you to live. Trust me, we all done been in points right now where people done gave us their opinion, and some of their opinions done hurt our feelings, that make us feel like that we're not worth it, that we're not supposed to be doing this anymore, or trying to make you feel like, yo, it's like that you were crazy for even trying to start up a business, or you were crazy for even going into ministry, or whatever it is. Somebody's opinion already done got us to the point for where it's like it makes you think, like, man, like, well, should I really have done this? But I'm here to tell you today, yo, don't let people's opinion override on what God says about you. Yo, God's right here, man. If God's right here saying like, yo, like, God says like, look, I need you to do X, Y, and Z right here. And then we're willing to follow this in the footsteps on this footstep in the path that God will open up for us and everything. And all of a sudden, like, so why we get off a track whenever the people's opinions come in? And then all of a sudden, it just want to like throw us off track and everything for what God done told us and everything like that. Look, that's why sometimes it's like, yo, like, you can't have too many mouths going up at the same time. Because, like, man, because whenever that you got too many mouths and stuff going up at the same time, say, well, you need to stop doing this. Well, you need to do this right here. Well, you need to let this thing go over here. Well, you need to go back to work this 9-to-5 job. Well, you need to do this right here. And now, son, man, you just be at a point where it's like, oh my goodness, yo, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. It has been sometimes from where I have been at a point, sometimes I felt like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Wifey's working. I felt like Goku from Dragon Ball Z, from where I gotta sit right there in the middle of a homeroom and everything, and just sit right there and just freaking yell and be like, ah, and just like, yeah, feel like I'm going Super Saiyan or whatever like that. Just to be like, you know what? Let me take my 10 seconds. Let me take my moment so I can just get that breathing in for today. So, like, yeah, it's been, whew, I'm here to tell you. But yeah, but like, live for God and you. Don't live for other people. If nothing else today, live for God and you and not for other people. Because at the end of the day, and this is something I had to learn too, after the end of the day, if I done did all my blood, sweat, and tears and everything for that person who said that I ain't this, I wasn't going to be this, and I ain't that, and everything like that, guess what that person doing? They done finished saying what they had to say about you. They going on and go do their own thing or whatever like that. They in the bed getting them some sleep and everything. What do? You up worrying about what the heck that person done said about you. Try to prove them wrong. But then instead of trying to prove them wrong, I should have been living for God and living for God and me. So yeah. Like I said, I did good. I said I wasn't going to be here long. So like today, you got to live. You got to live for you. Look, got to live for God. Excuse me. Got to live for God and got to live for you. Don't let people's opinions override what God says about you. You talking to a person who has done that several times, who did it in the past year or two. I'm going to tell you 2 years. Give me 2 years. Excuse me. And then for like 2 years, when there were people saying, oh, well, you need to do this. And then like, I will let their opinion override what God done said about me. And so then like now I'm like, so now I'll be in this funk from where it feel like, like I be in this funk for where like, I don't think I need to do this anymore. Or I think I just need to just let this thing go now. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or this fact, or, or maybe I should, maybe I should do this right here. Or maybe I should go back to doing this right here. And they'll make it so bad look. And God had to show me like, okay, he said, the thing for what I got you out of from, you talk about going back to it just for that you can go back to all that misery and stuff that it was like giving you headaches and stuff when you came home. And I had to sit right there and I said like, dang, that dude, I'm like, why do I want to go back to that? I mean, like, I really had to sit there and think about that thing. I'm like, yo, why would I want to go back to that? Wait a minute. That actually makes sense. Wait a minute. Let me, God, can we talk this thing out, Daddy? Can I have a conversation with my daddy? So yeah, you gotta live. And hey, like you have to live. And so like look, that's it for Motivated to the Max on this morning. But like I said, I will be on later on this afternoon around 2:00. I will be on a YouTube interview. If those of y'all that know the lovely Portia, I'm gonna be on her YouTube show later on this afternoon at 2:00. We will put, I know the flyer is out there. We will put the link and stuff for you guys whenever that is get ready to start. We will put the link and stuff up for you guys to be able to come in and to join in with us. Yo, so like it's like me, so it's like almost like like Tiana talk, Tiana talk and Daryl talk, it's like two homies about to be kicking and then we about to have like a real conversation. And so I see that as a great honor on doing that on today, later on this afternoon. I also gotta give a shout out to one of the sponsors here for Motivated to the Max, and that is Expressions LLC with my boy Marvin Harris and his lovely wife Patricia Harris, Team Harris. Go check them out. Expressions LLC. They have a show that's coming up on January the 28th. That is a Friday night. At 8:00. It is Express Yourself. It is a live show from where they doing like music, spoken word. I know the Princess of Portia, Elder Janelle Strickland, she was on the show last month and everything, and I think she is going back on there again on this month. So and then if you guys would like to get tickets, please go to, hold on, let me make sure I got it in on here right. And then you guys could go and get your tickets for this show and this Expression. And then Myron, if you're on here, if I'm doing it right, then let me know. As a matter of fact, we'll put the comments in there later on because I had wrote it down, but my stuff is messed up. So then, I will put that. Look, I got a flyer going on right now. Motivated to the Max for Express Yourself. It's Expressions. That's Expressions with the X. expressionsllc.org, and then go to their website. Click on it for it should have a tab on there for live show. I know tickets right now are $15, and then if you going to go buy your tickets at the door, then it's going to be $20 if I'm not mistaken, or it might be a little bit more. Because I know they're doing a meal. I think they're doing a meal ticket as well. So buy the ticket just to be at the show, but then you want to buy the ticket and also get a meal at the same time. Go ahead and put the extra money for a meal. Cause who want to go out to a show and then come back home and try to cook something? I can't do that. I'd be so lazy. I don't even want to do nothing after I done did the show and everything. So definitely check them out. I will have the link up for their show in the chat. And then also this right here. I just put up this I had this link up earlier for when I came on. This right here is for the book signing. That's right, your book signing. I told you, me and Team Tuesday, we've been talking about this thing for going on a month now. For the book signing with the collaboration for Fiery Beacon from 2021 for Build It Again until Link the Coon. I heard, man, tickets were going up. So it's still time for you guys to reserve your tickets. It is on that Saturday on the 29th at 4 o'clock. That is here in the city in Greensboro, North Carolina. And my apologies on the Expressions LL on an Express Yourself. That is in Burlington, North Carolina, which is only 25-30 minutes away from here in Greensboro. So hey, if you're here in that area, Greensboro, Winston-Salem, Charlotte. I think it's people coming in from Charlotte, and other places like that. Go check out Express Yourself, that live show, because they have been doing some awesome things. Like I said, Fiery Beacon collaboration book signing is the Saturday after that is the 29th, which is next week at 4 o'clock. So still, you have time to reserve your tickets for that. And then I'll also be putting up in the chat later on is a link for you guys. So if you want to be a part of the Support Saturday crew for Kicking It with Team Tisdale and motivated to the max and everything, we will have a link for you guys as well. If you want to be a sponsor, whatever that you got going on, we will share it to the fullest. And then share your page and everything like that. It's a link tree link. I will put that up for you after the end of this show. So I think that is it. Like I said, I will see you guys later on this afternoon at 2 o'clock. It will be on YouTube. So be on the lookout. Y'all see something come up from Daryl Tisdale, Motivated to the Max. Say, hey, YouTube time or whatever. That is it. Click on that, and then you guys can come and listen to your boy have that interview later on this afternoon. And I think that is it. Yeah. So Motivated to the Max podcast, where I will talk to you guys on tomorrow on Friday. Maybe you guys can give me some feedback for watching the interview on this afternoon at 2 o'clock. You can give me some feedback, and pretty much we'll have open-ended question probably on tomorrow. If I tell my wife, I think she has so much fun with that on tomorrow, because she be asking a whole bunch of questions, and then sometimes I gotta be I don't remember, and then she know I'd be you tripping. But nah. But all that being said, you guys be blessed. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Here from Motivated to the Max. You guys be blessed. Bye bye.